Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're jumping right into a topic we're calling IT and neighborhood advice. We're going to break down a hilarious, totally relatable neighborhood tech skit, and then we're going to show you exactly how it connects to the actual science of online growth. We'll be covering some real-world IT data, cracking open the 2026 Meta algorithm, and sharing some incredibly proven strategies to absolutely explode your reach, especially if you're a content creator in Ethiopia. So, let's get right into it.
Section 1. Neighborhood IT Experts. Okay, picture this familiar scene in your head. Our IT expert, Asmera, is sitting in his compound, meticulously working on his laptop. He's totally focused fixing a highly complex database for a bank. Up walks his neighbor, Gosh Bakali. Now, Gosh knows absolutely nothing about tech, but man, he loves giving advice. He sees Asmera's screen just full of numbers and asks, Asmera, why are you touching all those numbers? Is the computer broken? Asmera politely smiles and explains that he's actually fixing a bank's database. But Gosh immediately dismisses him. He goes, oh, leave it alone, my child. What database does a computer have? I know. Just restart it. When my phone acts up, I just take the battery out and put it back in. It's the same thing. Server or no server, the solution is what I'm telling you. Find the battery and unplug it. It is just so funny because the massive stakes of an enterprise banking server are completely lost on a guy whose ultimate tech expertise is literally just yanking the battery out of a cell phone.
Section 2. The solution versus reality.
That little comedy skit, it perfectly mirrors the daily reality for IT support workers all over the world. There's this massive, hilarious disconnect between what everyday end users think is happening and the complex reality IT professionals are actually dealing with. According to data from Topdesk, IT teams regularly deal with total absurdities. We're talking users asking if IT can fax them more printer paper or complaining they can't connect to the office Wi-Fi while they're sitting in their living room at home. The IT world actually has a brilliant acronym for the Gachka Bikals out there, PICNIC. It stands for Problem in Chair, Not in Computer. Because honestly, the issue is almost never the tech, it's the user.
So, the skit wraps up with Asmera turning directly to us, breaking the fourth wall in sheer frustration and saying, Lord, save us from untrained database creators and know-it-all neighbors. Now, beyond being a fantastic punchline, why are we even talking about this in an explainer about social media growth? Well, it's because starting a video with this exact type of funny, disruptive, and instantly relatable conflict is the ultimate secret weapon for modern content creators.
Section 3. The 3-second rule.
If you want people to actually watch your content, whether that's a comedy skit about our guy Asmera or a serious business tutorial, you are fighting a literal war for attention. And the battleground? It is incredibly short. Creators on Reddit who study TikTok and social growth have proven beyond a doubt that you must capture a viewer's attention instantly. They call it the 3-second rule. You have to throw the viewer straight into a wait, what moment within 3 seconds, or boom, they are gone. No long boring intros, no slow logo fades. You start right at the exact moment Gosh Bakali tells an IT professional to rip the battery out of a bank's server. That immediate conflict forces the human brain to stop scrolling just to figure out what on earth is happening.
Section 4. Facebook Algorithm Secrets.
But here's the thing. Having a great hook is only half the battle. You really have to understand the gatekeeper of your content. If we look at the history of the algorithm, based on insights from attention experts, it's been a wild evolution. From around 2006 to 2012, it was super simple. You basically just saw what your friends posted. Then, up until about 2017, the algorithm prioritized watch time. But today, in 2026, we are fully in the era of the AI recommendation engine. What does that mean? It means up to half of the content a user sees isn't even from people they follow. It's being recommended globally by AI. So you aren't just competing with local creators anymore, you are going head-to-head with the best videos on the entire planet.
So how exactly does this AI decide to show your video instead of someone else's? Well, it uses this lightning-fast 4-step scoring process every single time a user refreshes their feed. First is the pool. That's all the available posts out there. Second is the clues. What kind of post is it and who made it? Third is the guess. This is where the AI actually predicts if a specific user will interact with your post based on their past behavior. And finally, the score. It ranks the content. The higher your score, the higher up you appear in the feed. It's that simple, but also that complex.
And the absolute most crucial point you need to take away from this is that the AI no longer cares about vanity metrics. Getting a quick like or having a massive follower count, that doesn't guarantee a high score anymore. Meta wants to keep people on their platform for as long as possible, so they heavily prioritize meaningful interactions. They want to see users saving your video to watch later, They want them sharing it to their own stories, and they really want to see sustained back-and-forth conversations happening right down in your comment section.
Want proof? Let's look at some fascinating data from 7 Digital Marketing. They analyzed business pages and found that posts specifically designed with strategic questions yield 3.2 times more comments than just regular posts. Asking a specific, engaging question like a fill-in-the-blank or starting a this or that debate literally forces people to stop, think, and type out an answer. And here's a pro tip. If you reply to those comments within the first hour, the algorithm recognizes an active community and will push your content to thousands more people. It's a real game changer.
Section 5 for Ethiopian creators.
Okay, so how do we take all this high-level algorithm theory and actually apply it locally? What does this mean if you are a content creator working specifically in Ethiopia? Based on some incredibly targeted advice from Social Boost, the game plan requires a few very specific steps. Number 1, you have to be ruthlessly consistent. Posting 4 to 5 times a week trains the algorithm that you are a reliable source. Next, invest in simple lighting and clear audio. Seriously, crisp sound is a massive hook. Use local hashtags like hashtag Addis Ababa to capture those regional AI recommendations. And finally, spend about 15 minutes engaging with other local creators before you post your own video. That warms up the algorithm for you.
And this brings us to a huge technological advantage that's recently hit the scene. We all know a ton of video consumption happens completely on mute. The old way of adding Amharic captions meant agonizingly spending hours manually typing out Gaia's script and syncing it frame by painful frame. But now, with local tools like BSR.eat, creators can leverage AI to instantly transcribe and generate those dynamic, viral-style Amharic text captions on their videos in like 2 minutes. These animated captions keep viewers totally glued to the screen, which drastically increases your watch time. And as we know, a high watch time makes the algorithm very, very happy.
Lastly, if you truly want to scale your reach, it's all about leveraging the local ecosystem. Cross-promote with other creators to share your audiences. And when you finally have a piece of content that is already crushing it organically, boost it. Local ad platforms now fully integrate with Telebear and CBE Beer, allowing Ethiopian creators to easily and safely invest in their own best-performing videos. This drives guaranteed views and builds serious authority in your niche.
So, let's pull all of this together and actually practice exactly what we just preached about: algorithm engagement. We talked about the frustrating reality of IT and the absolute power of asking a great question. So I want to hear from you down in the comments right now. Do you have a know-it-all expert neighbor like Gosh Bakali in your own life? Tell us the absolute funniest advice they've ever given you. And remember, for true IT solutions, consult an expert. If you found this explainer helpful, make sure to like and share it. Use these strategies to grow your own platforms, and I'll see you in the next one.